Hello everybody and welcome back to the Galactic Empire campaign, where we have a little bit of a problem. There's a little bit of unclaimed space here that used to be claimed, and I have a pretty good feeling of who exactly is about to take it back. But we can't really do much about it because we can't get into that area, which I think is a little silly. I think these guys should be allowed to receive help, especially like I feel like you should be able to break what do you call them, break the closed borders stuff, especially when like somebody is under so much stress that they're falling apart, which they're going to be very soon. I feel like their military fleets would not be able to prevent another military fleet from coming in, but you know, it is what it is. We are building up a fleet. We are getting closer to our cap here, but we're not really in an energy position that we can continue to build. I think what we need to do is continue focusing on Vimaz, which is hiding under Menchib here. We need to continue making sure that this area is developing well, and it looks like it is. You're gonna sit there. Can I build a thing yet? No, I can't. The capital has to be built first. So we can just at least set up... Oh, I can't build anything at all. That's right. That's a little annoying. Looks like it's number 7 in the queue. Why don't we just cancel? Like, these science buildings aren't that important. It's much more important that we build the power plants. So now we're number 4 in the queue. That's a little more reasonable. I think we can just cancel everything ahead of it, and then we'll requeue. Cancel that. And you know what? Since we are in kind of a tight spot, I might... You're gonna be next. Now you are the immediate building gonna be built. I think we're gonna stomp on this on these science tiles, and we're actually gonna use them for energy. Just because we really need the energy right now, and it's going to be a serious problem if we can't get our fleet out and about because we're running out of energy. We need to be ready to attack as soon as possible, and I don't want energy to be the problem that doesn't allow us to do that. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we're doing. I also need to... Where is it? Traditions. I think we're taking Galactic Defender. Right? Isn't that what it's called? Interstellar Dominion? No. Defender of the Galaxy. There we go. So, we're going to get extra 50% damage to the Unbidden, which is going to be who we're going to be fighting immediately in the future. It would have been nice to have Galactic Contender as well, but we can get that next time, maybe. Depends on if these guys even ever get to us. At this point, I feel like we're going to have quite a bit of a slugging match going on. And yeah, I mean, these guys are custodial at this point. Like, they don't even really want to attack us. They realize that there's a serious threat to the galaxy happening. So, we'll see how that works out. We can also speed this up. I don't know why that went down to 2. New ruler mandate. So we got a new ruler. Dolmen Bemming been elected emperor. We can look at the situation log to see their mandate. What is their mandate? Minor mandate, whatever. Could care less. We're mining like everything. Like, there's a couple things actually we should send our construction ships to take advantage of. But it looks like for the most part we are up to date on all of our areas. Yes, we absolutely are. It looks like there's just one system here. We'll build the mining stations, and then we'll build the research outposts. And I didn't see any other white numbers, so I think we're pretty good. What else do we want to do? We don't really have a lot of systems out here, but we're probably going to want to build up this starport. Do we have crew quarters? That's meh. Engineering bay is what we definitely wanted, and we have it, so that's good. I'm happy about that. We should probably move the fleet over here. We're going to need it over here. And it looks like Tipicore is going to be our frontline outpost, basically. We've lost leader, which, I mean, we knew about. Fleet has been upgraded. That's good. Tech has been researched. So we got the Guardian Point Defense. Maybe we'll see some new stuff coming out. Synchronized defenses. Don't we already have this? Unlock synchronized defenses. I thought we had that already. In fact, we can look. I may be getting it confused. Yeah, we have synchronized defenses. Maybe that was built by the previous empire? I don't know. Either way, I don't really care for it that much, so I don't really want it. Like, it gives the station a little bit of a bonus, but, like, it doesn't matter. The other options aren't all that great either, though. We could do subspace sensors. We could do jump drives. I don't think there's any reason not to at this point. And that would actually give us quite a bit of an edge. Yeah, let's go for the jump drives, because we could use them now. Inactive buildings in Vimaz Prime. Sure, yeah, I can totally see why. We do have that edict running, so, I mean, people should be migrating over here, but you know how it is in Stellaris. Things don't always work the way that you would expect them to. We're gonna have to kind of think about how we want to protect ourselves. They're gonna be coming from here, which means that their 2 lines into our territory are through Hithra and the Devil's Maw. I think Stenlar and Sashiam would be good places for defensive stations. No, it's still really far from our territories. I don't know. I think we have to kind of... I would like an observation post or something like that. Oh, what happened? Something adjusted. It looks like their territory might have gone down a bit. I don't know. Oh, I see. These guys gained more border range. That's fine. I don't really care about that. Inactive buildings, of course. And it looks like we're losing about 500 credits per tick. I saw something out here. That was kind of weird. Oh, they're traveling through my borders. I see. Are they going to keep me as their rival? I think that they are. Unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. I totally understand why they would. So long as I'm nice to them, they should eventually unrival me, but I don't think it'll be quick enough to really matter. I think we're going to be at war with the other guys before they figure any of this out. Did they start a new colony? I don't remember that being there before. A planet has been terraformed. The Hodius system. Let's colonize it. We'll send a ship. Not exactly ideal conditions to put a ship. Maybe we put one here. Or maybe we put one here and we just kind of... Well, no. This is going to be a mineral planet. I mean, it's pretty clearly a mineral planet. So I think we want to put it here. That's going to give us 3 mineral bonuses. We are going to squash 1 mineral and 2 food, but food don't matter, and, you know, mineral bonuses and whatnot. I think we're also going to go Zrish sector settings. You're not going to be an industrial focus. That makes sense to me. We're not going to allow them to redevelop, but new planets will become that. I'm looking around for blue planets, see if we're terraforming anything else, but it looks like just another thing in the Hodius system. See the Neborite Coalition doing their thing. Tech researched. We got the Gene War Army people. Border range plus 5%. Disruptor research chain. I like it. I like it better than the other ones. So we're going to do that. Edict duration is pretty good, but we don't have the greatest edicts, so I don't really care so much for that. They're absolutely expanding. If they expand into Dearth, we have an option to come in and attack them, which I like. Hopefully that happens, but I don't know if it will. I mean, I have to assume that they're going to get steamrolled because they're total garbage. So if we attack them once they come through Dearth, maybe we can give them a run for their money, but I don't know, honestly. We don't have a lot of friends in the galaxy. Defensive pact. I think that's a good idea now.
Construction complete.
It looks like we have an opening. I think we need to take this. We need to go in. We don't want them getting into our systems. So we're going to take everything that we have. All of you are going to group up on him. We have a new fractal ship that we can research, so we should do that. Only 703 days. And yeah, we're going to move in. We're going to try and find these guys. It looks like the Neberites are just running because they're little pansy bitches. We need to do something, though. We can't allow the Neberites to just fold. We've gotten our jump drives, which is good. We probably won't be able to fit our fleet with them because we are about to go into battle. I actually don't see anything that great here. Let's just go for the self-aware colony ships. Maybe that'll open up tech in the future that we can use. Before we leave Tibicor, we should do a revamping of our fleet. Did you guys already jump? Why are you all red? Is it the star? I think it's the star. Alright. Yeah, before we leave, I think what we should do is we should go into the ship designer and make sure that everything is up to par with what we want, which basically means putting jump drives on everything. I know hyperspace is what we're supposed to be using, but we are going to be in a losing battle if we can't maneuver as fast as our enemy, and we won't be able to maneuver fast as our enemy if we're using hyperdrives. Light interdictor. Alright, I just never used the light interdictor apparently. So, the Allegiance, the Secutor. Also, we have missiles and stuff we need to upgrade. Alright, let's go one by one. So, first thing we want to do is we want to upgrade the missiles. We also want to upgrade all the disruptors, because we have better disruptors and they are pretty amazing. We want to upgrade any turbo lasers that we find. We don't have any new ion cannons, so we can leave those alone. We have heavy concussion missiles, so we'll put heavy concussion missiles on there. These guys can be upgraded with TIE torpedo bombers. Do I want to go half and half with interdictors or interceptors? I don't think so. I think we're going to be okay. Then we have ion pulse missiles. We have level 2s of those, so we should use those. We have nothing else that is Star Warsy. So yes, that is a good thing. Shields and stuff look okay. We are a little short on energy, so we're probably going to have to... Well, we can drop some armor for energy. No, it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. It's going to be plus 67. Plus 7. Okay, that's fair. We drop a little bit of shields for that. That seems like a good idea. Then the ISD is going to be the same. Unfortunately, we have to upgrade both of them because we have both running in our fleets right now, but I have a feeling we're going to be rebuilding our fleet a couple times in this engagement, so, you know, we won't have to do this for very long. We'll do... Oh, you know what? These only come in medium slots. We can't put the heavy concussion missiles in the small slots. Maybe what we do then... Two mediums. We take out some of the ion cannons, which are shield damage, and then we replace the concussion missiles with the level 2s. Level 2 ion pulse. Those colors are not quite different enough. It's kind of hard to see. And then yes, this is gonna have to change. We're gonna change that. The jump drives don't use more power? Huh. Yeah, that gets us upgraded. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We have too much energy now, huh? Oh, that's right. Torpedo bombers. Now we're looking at not enough energy. What do we cut? Well, we have this that we can upgrade, but it's not enough, huh? Yeah. I don't like that at all. That's a waste of a slot. Does the regenerative hull take power? It doesn't. Maybe we just build it with 0 points and call it good. These are heavily offensive ships. They're not very good defending themselves. It's just kind of how they are. We're going to save that. Not exactly happy about it, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're going to have to adjust these. So this is going to be ion pulse missiles 2, 2, 2. You are going to be heavy concussions. You're going to have to be a 0 point. And yes. If I get rid of that, yeah, it's just barely short. I guess the other option would be to make this armor. And then reduce the shield a little bit, but I don't know if that's how I would prefer it, honestly. I think I'd rather have the shielding. But yeah, we're going to save it like that. Those two should be exactly the same now. We have these little guys. They're going to have a few pretty straightforward upgrades. We're going to go with very heavy turbo laser. I might actually... I think I'm going to put one disruptor on here, just because they are pretty damn good. And then I think we'll do a heavy concussion and a medium ion, just to kind of balance them a little bit. They don't need good sensors. They do need good other things. The rest of it looks okay, but we're short on power, so we're gonna have to probably drop that armor. Yeah. Do that. So that looks good to me. Gonna have to do the same thing over here. This episode's obviously gonna be quite a bit of this. I'm sorry. It is what it is, but we need to be ready before we go in there and lose our entire fleet because we were too hasty. And then we did this. Save. We're gonna look at our allegiance now. Quite a bit of upgrades going on in this one. First of all, the Disruptor Mark IIs. Then we got our very heavy turbo lasers. And then we have concussion missiles down there. I think we're going to swap all of these. This is just going to be a full battery of concussion missiles. Then we'll do the light ion, or the ion pulse 2s down there. We swapped this for a jump drive, and then we're very short on power, so We will look at 0 points to fill in. I think, yeah, we can get away with a little bit extra armor. And these get the good sensors, good everything. Looks good. I like it. The Secutor. Again, we need to do quite a bit. Well, shit. I'm getting really close. Medium, very heavy. Okay, so I've already upgraded some of these. But we're getting really close to the end time of this episode. We're already over 20 minutes and counting. I think between episodes, I'm going to continue upgrading all my ships because this isn't exactly riveting gameplay or anything. So I should take care of it off screen. Just assume that I'm going to be doing more or less the same upgrades with all my ships. If anything special gets changed, I'll let you know. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to waste 2 episodes just upgrading the designs of my fleet. That seems really dumb to me. So yeah, I will see you in the next one once I've messed with all of this stuff and upgraded all of my ships. I hope you guys have been enjoying. I definitely have, and I will see you in the next one.